They say it takes a village to raise children. It also takes a village to be a soccer player. You need a great support system, and I'm lucky enough to have it. Although it gets difficult at times, we stick together and we get through it. I play professional soccer in Canada. It's not something that's often said for a Canadian. Growing up, it was something that was nearly impossible. So to be able to do it, and to be able to do it as long as I'm doing it, it wouldn't have been possible without the support system that I have. I'm David Monsalve. I'm a father of two, a loving husband, and I'm a goalkeeper for Ottawa Fury. Enjoying life as a footballer and as a family man. It does take someone crazy for sure. I started late. I started at 13, 14 years old to becoming a goalkeeper. So even at my age, at 30 years old, I'm still trying to learn. I'm still trying to not only just improve my game, but help everybody else around me. Kathy and I have been together going on 7 years. Well, we've known each other even longer. I've known her since high school. She was great from the very beginning. I was living in Finland, she was in Canada. She'd come over to visit as much as possible. We spent weeks together. It was great.
I was always into traveling. I used to be a flight attendant. So I took it in, I took the experience, and we had a lot of fun together.
We've gone exploring the world essentially together. And then obviously when a kid comes into the picture, it gets a little bit more complicated, but she's done everything possible to make it as easy as possible for myself and for the family.
The little one's that feisty little girl that knows what she wants and she's determined to get it. David's the most friendliest, caring, funny, smart little boy. Takes after me. I was so worried that he'd be jealous because it was 3 years of just the three of us. The minute he met her, I was just the missing piece to our little puzzle.
She's a great mother, extremely great mother, and it reflects on the kids that we have. They're very fun, they're very outgoing, and I think that's credit to her. I don't know why she did it, but she's been extremely supportive in every aspect, on and off the field.
When that dream becomes your dream too, this is what I can do to support your dream.
Why are you smiling?
Be there, help you raise your kids. Whenever you can't, I'm there.
This morning she was up in the morning, make sure that I ate something, that I was out the door okay, when she could have just stayed in bed with the kids. I'm the lucky one for sure, getting to live my dream, and she's allowing me. She does everything possible to make sure life is as easy as possible for me.
We try and take as much stress away from him as possible, but like he is so involved that it's inevitable. Game day, pancakes.
Mickey Mouse, right?
My son looks forward to that. Yeah, daddy makes pancakes and daddy has to make the pancakes.
Game day breakfast.
Game to game, she says, are you ready for this? And it sets off something that reminds me, listen, I have to do this. Whether I'm up for it or not, I have to be up for it. It's kind of like parenting. There's days where you're tired and your son wants to play after I just traveled 12 hours to get home, you have to play.
He has to stay focused with the family on his back, and it's hard. I could see it sometimes where he is so exhausted, but he'll do whatever it takes to see his kids happy.
Her reminder of asking me if I'm ready for this goes not just for the game, it's am I ready to be this man? She's helped me become that man. To go through good times and bad times and still have her there supporting me regardless. And it's been the number one reason as to why I'm still doing what I'm doing and why I'm enjoying it. Having a family and playing a sport can be very difficult to balance. A lot of things have been a blessing and a curse.
It's not always glamorous at all. I've been sick at the hospital by myself with a 1-year-old at home with neighbors because dad can't be there.
I try to include them as much as possible because it does get hectic. And for me to be away for so long, we're out sometimes 3-4 days out of the week, in some cases 2-3 weeks out of the month.
My son gets sad because daddy's not here. You could see it in his behavior sometimes.
Guys on the team here that have families, it's a similar situation. I think we bond with it, discussing different situations that we all go through, and making sure the fridge is full before you leave on a road trip, just to make life easier for the partner. Calling every once in a while and FaceTiming and doing everything you can to make sure everything's good. I think it's similar throughout the league and the world.
Because I'm a stay-at-home mom now, I am sacrificing certain things. Sometimes I'm just like, hey, I want to get a job and I need my me time. And I realize it's only such a short period of time in your life that I feel so lucky that I'm able to be with the kids. Not everybody has that luxury. That's what makes me happy, knowing that right now we decided you live your dream and I'll take care of my dream of being a mom. I can't really say that I'm sacrificing too much because I'm living my dream in my way as well.
For my family to be there and always be there as much as they can, it means a lot to me.
When David and I first started dating, he mentioned that his dream is to have his son watch him play. The fact that my son was able to watch him play was one of the biggest rewards yet. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, like we were able to make that dream come true.
It's been quite a journey from the very beginning, and it's something that luckily I'm having to relive through my son now. He plays soccer now, and we're going twice a week with him, and he loves it, so I'm happy to be a part of it.
He's always said he's going to be like Daddy. We'll see what that means, if it's just because he's going to be passionate like Daddy, or if he's actually going to be a goalkeeper. I just love when he tells people, yeah, that's my dad.
Family goes with soccer, soccer goes with family. It's something we've created a culture around. It's our traditions, our everyday rituals and routines are rooted around soccer.
I honestly feel so lucky that my kids have a father like him.
Can I have a bite of your apple?
Yeah.
And I love that my son has that example.
You know, he's excited to see his dad on the field. When he gets the opportunity to come down and give me that hug, it's obviously something very special for him as well. And that's what makes it special for me.
I like that my son's growing up in this environment because I feel like it's a very safe environment. Everyone's very dedicated. My son knows every single player, and he talks to everybody about his soccer player friends.
So you ready? I don't know, you nervous? It looks like you are. A lot of people watching. Look. You ready?
Being able to call myself a professional is not something I take for granted. And it's something I'm trying to instill in him that it takes hard work, whatever you're going to do. So my life gives me the opportunity to enjoy the experience, but also learn from it and hopefully carry it on to not just my future, but my family's future.